Most people fear failure. It's natural to not feel good when things don't go our way or as we plan them to. But here's something to remember. Failure isn't the end of the world, and it isn't the end of your journey. It's just the beginning, actually. It is a stepping stone to something greater. Every time you fail, don't look at it as you're falling behind. Look at it as you're learning. Some of the most successful people in history have failed over and over and over again. And there's so many ways, there's so many paths you can go down, so many avenues you can go down, so many ideas. And just because one way didn't work, or just because one path has been obstructed, doesn't mean there's another road for you to take. And it doesn't mean you can't go forward. It means keep pushing. It means this is a lesson that I have to learn. Find the lesson in your mistakes. Find the lesson in your failures, because failures are just redirection. It's just showing you what you can do better. It's refining you. It's sharpening you. So it isn't anything bad. Failure isn't anything bad. Failure is just a redirection. Failure is a part of the journey. You wouldn't be sharp if you didn't come across challenges, if you didn't come across failure. It's a part of the journey to success. It teaches us how we need to improve. It teaches us that we need to improve anyway. It teaches us what we need to change. And most importantly, it shows us that we're trying, that we're ambitious. So every time you face a setback, or what you think is a setback, it's a sign that you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. And that's where the growth happens. So the next time you fail, don't let it discourage you. Let it encourage you. Let it be like, wow, like, okay, look, now it's time to redirect. Like, now what's the lesson? Like, what's the lesson? You know, where can I improve? You know, how can I do this better next time? Like, think of it as a game, you know, because this is our game. Life is a game, honestly, and we are the players, and we just have to figure out how to get to the next level. Literally, think of it as something that shouldn't be taken so serious, you know, because life is what you make it. And, you have your whole life. I know people be like, life is so short, but why think of it that way? Think of it more abundantly. I have my whole life to do this, you know? How can I become stronger? Because this happened to me, how can I become stronger? How can I become sharper? Success is a tool. It's not a barrier. Success isn't just about avoiding mistakes. It's about rising every time you fall. It's about really about how you take it. It's about how you can how you digest it, and how are you going to move forward? That's the question. How are you going to move forward from this failure, from this setback? Well, how are you going to move forward? What are you going to do better? You know, how am I going to improve? Because everyone is capable of greatness. You're capable of greatness, and failure is just a part of your path to achieving it. So yeah, guys, don't be too hard on yourselves. Really think about perspective and understand that you create your reality, and the way you take things is the way you're going to feel. So learn to take things and interpret things in more of a positive way instead of a negative way, because failure is not negative. Failure is actually something that you should look at and be like, wow, like, at least I'm trying, you know, at least I'm moving forward. At least I'm moving, period. At least there's some motion, you know. If you're not feeling, there's no motion. There is no motion. That means you're not doing anything, or you're just really lucky, you know. But failure isn't all that bad as people make it, you know. So change your perspective.